You feel uneasy about certain people for a reason. You don't feel the inclination to let that person into your life for a reason. And when we go beyond that discernment and that conviction, and you allow people to attach themselves to you anyway, you're going to end up regretting that. You're going to wish you hadn't done it. Let me tell you something. Stop letting people trick you into being nice. Okay? Having boundaries is not being a mean person. Having a standard does not make you better than somebody. When it comes to your life, that's your house. You don't let just anybody in your house. You should have rules and standards when it comes to your house. I don't just let people. I have not allowed one person to walk through that door that is not family. I don't invite people to my home at all. And the first time I hear a person come out their mouth inviting themselves over to my house, red flag. Immediately. Because that goes to show you don't have no boundaries at all. You don't just invite yourself to get somebody's house. Oh, I can come to your house, or you can. No. If I didn't say you can come to my house, what you talking about? What are you saying right now? And you got to shut that type of stuff down. People will be offended, but oh well. And I have had the bad habit of being nice. The etymology, meaning the origin of the word nice, means to be stupid, to be ignorant. To be stupid, to be ignorant. And it's willful ignorance too. Because you can know for a fact this person does not take care of themselves on a spiritual level. They don't take care of themselves on a physical level. They don't have standards and boundaries when it comes to themselves and other people. So their spiritual hygiene is poor. Their mental hygiene is poor. Their emotional hygiene is poor. They let any and everybody into their life. They haven't dealt with the rejection that they feel because other people did them wrong. So what do you think they're going to do to you? They can try to tell you all day long that their intentions are pure. And anytime a person has to try to get you to believe that their intentions are pure, that's somebody that you don't want to deal with beyond a certain level anyway. Because they're trying to convince you because they know you don't trust them. They know that you're picking up on something. They know that you're uneasy about them. So they're going to try to love bomb you. They're going to try to make you feel comfortable with them. But you know something ain't right. When you ignore that and you let them connect to you anyway, you're going to regret it. These are the type of people that are extremely needy. And when y'all get close, in their mind, they think that their problems become your problems. And you have to constantly come to their rescue. You have to constantly be of service to them. These are the type of people that don't understand, like I said, boundaries and respect of other people's personal space. They don't understand personal space at all. At all. They hate when you don't acknowledge them. I got a story to share with y'all about that. They hate when you don't acknowledge them. They feel a type of way. They feel slighted. They feel like, but the reason why a person is so repelled like that is because of the energy that you're giving off. You're giving off desperation. That is a red flag. Why are you so desperate to be connected to a person? That immediately makes a person not want to be bothered. Because what do you got going on? Why are you so desperate to connect to me? And then you have people that they haven't even done nearly, I'm talking about even a fraction of the spiritual work that you've done, yet they want to have access to you. And I need to know, when you come over here, I run a very strict ship. I run a strict program. You're not coming over here, I'm talking about locking arms with me. It's one thing for us to speak in passing. It's one thing for us to just, at work, because we're at work, we deal with each other. But if you want to have personal access to my life, there is certain stuff you got to get rid of. You can't come over here with filthy language talking all crazy, because I don't talk like that. I don't speak that language no more. You can't come over here with doubt and insecurities, because I don't operate from that space. I'm doing my best not to operate from that space. You can't come over here with rejection and hurt issues. I didn't already work through that. So you can't come over here with that. You have to already be a person that is established in boundaries and standards. You have to already have that for yourself. Because when I insert boundaries and when I start to make my boundaries known and my standards known, you're going to be offended by it if you don't have it already. You're going to think I'm trying to reject you. You're going to feel the type of way. You're going to think I think I'm better than you and all of this extra stuff. I didn't been in connections with people who got offended with me because I don't want to talk on the phone with you every day. And they felt some type of way about that. My time is precious. I don't spend my time just sitting on the phone bumping my gums. Like, what do you think this is? Go connect to somebody else who enjoys that type of stuff. Why do you want to come and connect? And you want to know what that be too? Some people want for their negativity to rub off on you because they see how fruitful you are. They're hoping that they can come and ruin your fruit. Some people are like that. But there are some people that think if I connect to them, maybe I'll be fruitful. You have to go through the pruning. That person is fruitful because they're being pruned by God. They're releasing and letting go of certain things. They're allowing certain stuff to die. That person is not afraid to be by themselves. That person is not desperate to be connected to this person and that person and that person. That's why they're fruitful. You're not fruitful because you won't let nothing go. Your fruit is little to nothing because you won't allow God to prune you. You keep trying to hold on to your worldly ways while you're trying to connect to people who have had to let their worldly ways go that don't make sense. And wonder why it seemed like God is keeping that door closed in that area. God will close the door on you to certain people because you're not mature enough to be in their life like the way you're trying to be. And that's just the bottom line. People don't want to be obedient and release what God is telling them to release. But they want to have these relationships with people, but you won't release what he's telling you to release in order for you to have it. Bad company corrupts good morals. You're not going to go over there corrupting that person and infecting that person with your garbage because you won't release certain stuff. And then some of y'all have to deal with your rejection issues first. Because you have a rejection issue, you also have an envy problem and a jealousy problem. And it's messing with your mental. And you're able to be used as a vessel for Satan. No, you can't connect to that person because you think your intentions are pure, but they're really not. Because anytime the reason why you want to be connected to that person is a selfish reason, it's about what you want. It's not about how you can add value to them. It's about what you can get out of them. Your intentions ain't as pure as you think. So, yeah.